Good afternoon, friends. How are you? It is Tuesday afternoon. I can't believe we are already June the 1st. So June the 1st, 2021. It was a gorgeous day out. I already got outside. I've been trying to get as much sun as I can because I love the warm weather and I love sunshine. So welcome to Tuesday at 2. Each week on Tuesday afternoon around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I love to share some stamping with you and share what's going on in my happy stamping world. My name is Genevieve Coe, and I have been sharing stamping. I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Ontario for the past almost 14 years. So I think it's been, this fall will be 14 years, believe it or not. So I can't believe it's been that long, but I am super excited that I get to do this as my job. I get to do this for fun. I get to do this as my hobby, and I get to share it with all of you. So thank you so much for joining in. Hi, Donna, and please don't be shy to comment, to ask questions, to just chatter. I see it as a way that we can connect each week and, find maybe some things in common, share some stamping. Those of you who have stamping supplies at home, you can kind of see this as like a free class that I do, and you can copy what I'm making and you can go ahead and make it at home. Or you can just watch like the movies or a TV show and get some snacks and just enjoy connecting and seeing what's happening. Hi, Lolita. Hi, Gwyneth. So wonderful. It is great to have you all here. And usually I just like to share some announcements. But what I might do, I'll share some announcements, do some stamping. I think the big thing to know, because it's the beginning of the month, anytime it's the first of the month, that is the deadline. That's the last date to register for any classes that month. So I will share my sign up sheet here so that you know, but you can always, if you want to know what's happening with me, just go to linktree/stampin for fun, and I've got a bunch of links there. So if you want to shop, you want to see what upcoming classes there are, all of that, you can always check there. But the first of every month is usually just a trigger to say, today's the last day to register for any classes that month. Okay, so I've got a great lineup this month. I am going to be able to do my normal Sweet and Simple class. So I think I'm just playing around with the times. A Sweet and Simple class is a kind of a relaxing 4-card class, great for anybody who considers themselves newer to paper crafting. I send out all the kits, even if you're not new to paper crafting, but you just want a kind of a relaxing environment and chat with others over Zoom. Please feel free to join in. I usually do that the 4th Saturday of every month. So I'm just starting to play around with the times now that we're getting into kind of summery things. So I believe in June, it's going to be a 4 p.m. Sweet and Simple, 4 p.m. Eastern. And then right after that at 7 p.m., there's time for dinner or whatever. Sweet and Simple class doesn't go that long. After that is my Stampin' Summer Break Bingo. So it's definitely a stamping class. You're going to stamp 3 cards. You're going to receive little hand-stamped gift. And as well, for fun, we're going to play some rounds of bingo. So that's a perfect one to kick off. I just thought it'd be a fun class that we could do to kick off the summer holidays, kick off the nice weather. And it's the sort of class that you can invite your friends to, even if they've never stamped before, because everybody loves to play games. So that is also on the 4th Saturday of June. And then I have my regular technique class on the 4th Monday of the month. Okay, so that's what's happening in June. There's a lot going on in July too, but I just don't want you guys to miss out on those ones because the last day to register is today. Register and pay is today. Okay, oh, thank you, Debbie. Debbie was saying she loves to hop on every week. I love, the first Tuesday of the month is also exciting because I'm going to be sharing a new project of the month. So what I do is each month I try to kind of pick a product that I'm going to focus on all month, and you'll get to see different ways that I use it all month. So you never know what we're going to do every month. So maybe that's why Debbie's excited, because it's the first Tuesday of the month. Last month, we finished off a whole series using the hand-penned bundle. I just knew I was going to use that one because I was in love with it. So I had to use it and share with you guys. So this month, you'll have to wait and see what we're gonna do. Any other announcements? Oh, the other big announcement is that we are ending this lovely catalog. This one is nearing the end of its life. This is the January to June mini catalog, and it's the one that came out in January, and it had Valentine's, it had Mother's Day, it has Father's Day, springy things, but we are nearing the end of it. It technically ends on the 30th of June, but things are going to be while supplies last from now on if they didn't carry over into the big book. Okay, so today's important because Stamp It Up says they are releasing the last chance sale today. So there are some things that are kind of last chance. They're leaving the catalog. You know, I guess they're leaving, the whole catalog's leaving June 30th, but you know, they won't be seen again. So, or very unlikely that they'll be seen again. So, but some of those items that are leaving are going to be on sale. And that means some of the discounts are up to 50% off. So I believe I was all mistaken. I like scheduled my post. If you guys are on my email list, you would have gotten the email at like 7:45 a.m. like, get to the last chance list. Some deals 50% off. And then I thought I better click one of the links in my email to check my online store. I'm like, how come I don't see anything? And then I went and checked on the demonstrator side of things, and it's supposed to start at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. So for those of you that live near me with Eastern, that would be like 3 p.m. our time, I think. So 3 p.m. Eastern. So right after today's live, you should go on to the website. I mean, I did provide in my email the PDF so you can see which things are on sale and just get your list ready, because I'm sure the things that are on sale are going to start flying off. So don't delay there. Of course, you can message me if you have trouble using the online store, and I can try to help you. But I do offer a shopping special for those that choose to shop on my online store. So this month, what it'll be is you'll get 4 sheets of adhesive sheets. And I will talk more about adhesive sheets, but I thought that would be a fun gift to give you as a thank you for using my online store and kind of placing your order on there. Okay, so why don't I flip the camera over? Hi, Emily. Okay, so don't be shy to comment, say hi, ask questions. I do put your names in a little draw if you comment, because it's just my way of saying thank you for connecting with me. Thank you for sharing stamping with me. So last week's winner is Sarah S. So I already put just a little prize, the little happy card in there to mail off to you, so you can keep an eye on that. Okay, even if you're watching the recording, you can still comment, because I kind of look at it the week before, the week after. So I'll do the drawing then. Okay, so let's flip it over. My poor light has been having trouble. So every time I'm like, oh, I hope my light doesn't die. Let's flip this over so that you can see my tabletop, and we'll do some stamping. Okay, oh, there's a big shadow, but let me take this light off. Hopefully that helps the shadow go away. Sarah, I don't know if you heard, but you were the winner from last week in the little commenting draw. Sorry, my table is messy, but you guys are used to that. If you watch me regularly, you'll know that I'm not like a pristine craft room kind of person, because there's always stuff going on here. It's like impossible to keep it pristine. Okay, yay. Okay, so I told you about the last chance sale, but there's other things I want you to note in this catalog before it leaves. And what I want to share with you is that, okay, so there's the things that are leaving, and then there's things that are bundled now, okay, and that you can buy together at a 10% discount. So, for example, I don't know if this example works, like the Oval Occasions bundle. You can buy the stamp set and the punch, but I have a feeling this stamp set might not be carrying over, so that's a bad example. But our product of the month this month is a good example, I'm pretty sure. So let me show you the product of the month that I want to highlight, the Simply Succulents. Oh yeah, I love how you're also supportive of our winner. Yes, congratulations. So let me find it for you. Here, okay? So I think this is an example of what I'm trying to say. So the Simply Succulents bundle, we can take a look at it. It's on page 39. So you see, if you buy the stamp set and the coordinating dies together, you save 10%, okay, as opposed to buying it separately, the stamp set and the dies. So I think what's happened in the new catalog, even though this product will be carrying over, so let's find it in here. Okay, so the Simply, what's the name of the stamp set? The stamp set is called Simply Succulents. Okay, so page 35. Okay, so I'll show you the difference in this catalog here. Okay, so yes, you can buy this stamp set. So after this catalog's gone, sure, you can wait. You can buy the stamp set later. But to get the dies, you'd have to buy it separately. They don't have the bundle price. Does that make sense? So here, only until the end of June, you can get this bundle price, buy both things together with one item code, and save the 10%. Okay, so take a look at this book, take a look at the bundles that are available, and make note if any of the bundles are retiring. Even if the stamp set is carrying over, if the bundle price is retiring, you may want to nab it now before it disappears, the bundle price, okay? Okay, so this is my product of the month. Why did I choose this? I will tell you why. Because when I bought it at the beginning of this catalog, like in January, I was thinking, oh, I can find so many uses for this. So many flowers, nice words. Let's look at the dies. Let's get a closer look at the dies here. Okay, my dies are a little all over the place, but okay, look at all the dies that come with it. Okay, this is one of the dies as well. I'm like, oh, yes, I must own this. And I probably used it like 3 times or something. I did use it for my January stamp camp. But also, it has not gotten enough love. We have to use it this month. So let's get started. So each Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern, you can hop on and I'll be demonstrating a different project focusing on this bundle. But the other thing I want to focus on, I know we're going to use this today because I had never even used this die, right? It was in here and I used other dies, as you can see, like I've been using other dies. And this one was still like, I think it's like stuck at the back here. It was like completely stuck on. I had never used it. So today is the day. The other thing is, you heard me talking about last week, is how I love the adhesive sheets, but I keep forgetting to use them. So I thought with this die, it was a perfect excuse to use the adhesive sheets and use the stamp set that I got. Okay, so why don't we get started? I'm gonna first cut my card base. Oh yes, Emily can't wait to see this die being used. You're gonna be happy. Because I was really happy. Because sometimes I have these ideas in my head and then I actually go to make it and it turns out nothing like I wanted it to or I imagined it. But this one came together fairly quickly and I was happy. It came out better than I imagined, actually. So hopefully I can recreate it. I only made it once and I was like, perfect, that'll be perfect for Tuesday afternoon. So I took my 8.5 by 11 cardstock. I cut it in half at 5.5. And then I am turning it around here. And I'm going to do a score mark at 4.25. Okay, so this is the very common card base size. So everybody should feel comfortable with that now. I show you that every week. If you're brand new to crafting, just remember the acronym SIP. Stamps, ink, and paper. Okay, so we do sell 8.5 by 11 paper, whole packs of it. So with each sheet, you'll be able to make 2 cards. It's really quite economical that way. Okay, I'm not going to put my trimmer away because I'm also going to do this wonderful die cut, but I am going to cut a sheet so that it's kind of ready for us to die cut. Let me get out my cardstock. I'm going to use our basic white. So I like to use the thick for the base. We have basic white in regular and thick. So I like to use for the base the thick because it just has a little more weight to it. But when I'm just doing a layer, I'll just use the regular basic white. Okay, so just to make it easier, I am going to do a little cut it so it will go through my cut and emboss machine a little easier. And then I thought, let's take out some new product here. And I don't know whether you saw this product in the catalog. It is called the Ombre Specialty Paper. And I think of it as like glitter. It's so glittery. To me, it's like glitter paper, but they don't call it that. They call it Ombre Specialty Paper. So I wanted to play with that too. Let me take it out so that you can see, because it's never the same in the catalog, right? When you look at it in the catalog, you don't see that gorgeous shine. Okay, so this seems almost like a gorgeous grape Highland Heather kind of color. Does it say the colors on the back? No, it doesn't. So I would say this is like a Poppy Parade kind of color. Okay, see how it's ombre? Isn't it amazing? And it's not really showing the full glory on the camera. You can't really see the full glory. Okay, this one I feel like is almost like a bumblebee, maybe like a crushed curry. Okay, look at that. And then this one, so pretty, right? You can see the ombre, it's like lighter at the top and then it gets darker. Okay, so for those of you that scrapbook, sometimes this would be really nice to have as a border on your scrapbooks. Okay, so that just, you know, lets you see kind of the ombre effect. I decided to go with the gorgeous grape Highland Heather kind of one. Okay, and so I am going to cut this. I can't help it. I like to be economical. Yes, I know. It's not like the glitter flakes off. Like you're not going to have a pile of glitter on your table or anything. It's very high quality. It's somehow like matted right in. Okay, so because it's a 12 by 12 sheet, I have to cut it at 4 inches. I feel like for this project it might be better if I cut it at 4 1/4, but then I would have to make less. So 4 goes so evenly into 12. I'm just going to cut it at 4 inches. And then 5 1/4 inches. Or maybe I'll just do a little snitch more. Okay. Okay, so there's our ombre paper, specialty paper. Okay, we're going to use that. Let's see, is there anything else we need for now? Okay, let's put this away for now because we have to do some die cutting. Let's do some die cutting. I am not going to forget to use what I want to show you guys, which is the adhesive sheets. Okay, now what the adhesive sheets do is that it's like a full sheet of adhesive. That's the only way I can describe it. So it's fantastic for die cutting because when you've got fine detail like this, it would be hard to take the die cut and put glue on the back and everything. This way, let me see which way I want my die to go here. I think I can just sneak it on here. So I think we'll be good. Okay, so I'll just take my scissors and just trim it to the length that I want. I think it might be okay if I just follow this line. I could use my trimmer as well to make sure the edges are straight. Okay. And then, yeah, we'll put that on and then we'll just trying to see what size of adhesive sheet I need. Okay, you'll see how it works. You just have to kind of use it to see how it works. Okay, so there's actually a seam in here that makes it really easy to peel off the backing. So try not to touch this. Okay, well, there's actually a little tiny piece of backing here. Okay, so you want to peel off the backing of the adhesive sheets. You can't see it, but it's like super sticky. Okay, let's see. So I'm trying not to touch it because as soon as you touch it, your fingers are going to get goop. There, you can actually see the adhesive there, right? Like it's a really sticky kind of adhesive. Okay, and then I am going to stick it onto my cardstock, trying not to like stick my hand right in the middle of the adhesive or anything. Okay, and what I think I'll do, oh, what happened to my little mat here? Okay, you guys all have a silicone mat, right? Like you need the silicone mat so that you don't get glue all over your paper. Okay, it's a pretty inexpensive little thing. I'm just gonna cut this piece of, because I don't want glue to get all over my cut and emboss plates. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we've got the adhesive on this side. On the side without the adhesive, that's where I'm going to put my die. Okay. Okay, so that's where I'm going to put my die, on the side without the adhesive. Okay, and then we're going to roll it through our cut and emboss machine. Okay. And what I found is that it was quite tight. So don't be alarmed. Like I had to kind of put some muscle in it to roll it through. Okay, and I don't know whether it's because it's just such a detailed die or just the extra thickness of the adhesive sheet. I'm not sure. I think it just has to do, you can kind of hear it creak and crack there. Okay, so I'm gonna roll it back. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is just take a peek. You can see how it's cut. Okay. So there we go. Hopefully that's good. I really need, can you tell I really need new cutting pads? Look at how loved these have gotten. They've been used so much. Okay, so ta-da. Okay, so the only thing with this die that surprised me is I expected it to cut on the ends, but it doesn't cut out the frame. It just cuts the stuff in the middle. So that's why I purposely positioned it near one end so I didn't have to cut here. But I will have to cut here because I want it to go on my card front. Does that make sense? So let me do that. I'm just kind of eyeballing here. Oh, you know what I should do, because I know the card front is 4 1/4. So I'm just going to make sure that I'll cut it at 4 1/4. And then it will match perfectly with the card front. Okay, so I cut that off. Now I have to like brush all the inside stuff off. So let me do that. Or maybe I don't even really need to because I've used the adhesive sheet. Let's see how that goes. Normally I just do a little rolling here. So this is an extra head that you can purchase for your take your pick tool. And it comes with this little mat to help you kind of get those extra pieces out. See how it's making it fall out? But I just realized maybe if I just peel the adhesive off. Okay, wait. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Isn't this so exciting already? Like, isn't that amazing, the detail of the die? I want to show, where's my purple? Is this the piece? Yep. Okay, so what I'm imagining is I'm going to put this gorgeous specialty paper here, and I'm going to put this on top. So maybe why don't I go ahead and stick this down so that I don't have to worry about that. Okay. Hopefully that's okay. So that's stuck down. Now I have turned this piece of paper into a giant sticker. So all I have to do is peel away this adhesive sheet. Okay, it's coming out pretty well. Look at that. Look at how detailed this is. Look at that. So it's got a few little bits inside, so perfect. I can put it on the silicone mat because the silicone mat, the stuff doesn't stick as badly. And then I'll just poke out the last little pieces here. Okay. Right, these little pieces that we don't need. I'm just poking it out. Aren't you in awe about the detail of this die? And this card is actually really simple. What gives it the wow is the detail of the die and also the fantastic ombre specialty paper. Okay, so you can see how hard it would be. I just want to get these little pieces off. You can see how hard it would be to apply adhesive on the back. So that's why the adhesive sheets are so helpful in this case. Now, if you want to try the adhesive sheets without buying a whole pack, I'm going to be giving you, anybody who places an online order in June on my online store using the host code for the month of June will receive 4 sheets. Okay, four sheets. So you won't get a whole package, you'll get 4 sheets. Any order $60 or more. And that is how the adhesive sheet is super helpful. I was actually I keep forgetting to check how this, I think it pretty much stayed on. I'm thinking for my classes, like I should put the adhesive sheet on first and then people don't have to worry about, you know, using their fine tip glue to glue things. So I'm just trying to eyeball it here. It might not be perfect, but hopefully you get the idea of what I am doing. Okay, and so the adhesive sheet turned this die into a sticker, so it sticks fine to this specialty paper. Look at that. La! I'm so happy. Okay, so let's finish off this card. Let's make it look even more beautiful. We are going to use the You Make the Ordinary Extraordinary. So let me find some cardstock. Yeah, we can just use this piece here. Here we go. So these are rubber stamps. Okay, so they're different from the photopolymer stamps in that they are made with red rubber. So you can't see directly through them, but I have been told, and I have experienced, I feel like the red rubber, you can kind of get more detail in the rubber, but it just means it really helps if you put the stickers on the back so that you can kind of see what the image is since you can't see right through it. Okay, so let's use, I was looking at this and I was thinking, what color should I use? I think I'm going to go with Highland Heather to stamp the sentiment. Okay. There we go. It's very delicate. Yeah, it's so pretty. And then I'm going to use the die. It has a label die that is like the perfect size for this sentiment. So I just need to run it through my cut and emboss machine again. Okay. And then, oh, I don't want it to be crooked. Hang on a minute. So just like with the other die, I'm just running it through there. Okay, so it just cuts it out. So we've got this beautiful label shape that we can use for the card. Okay, and then it actually looks great like that. I could totally leave it like that, but I think the glitter was making me want even more glitter or something. So I reached for this ribbon, which actually came out gosh, I think in the last holiday catalog. It's called Metallic Mesh Ribbon. And it's still available, I think. And you can actually like pull it, expand it, make it look really like netting. But what I'm going to do, and it's glittery. I don't know if you can see kind of there's like a shine to it. So I don't know. I grabbed it, I think, because it was so delicate, just like this die, and it had glitter, just like the paper behind. So what I'm going to do is just apply a bunch of adhesive on the back. And then I'm just going to kind of like, Lena, no such thing as too much glitter, right? I agree. No such thing as too much glitter. So I'm just going to like pile this behind a little bit. Kind of do like a zigzag behind. Okay, so it just like gives some texture to the card while keeping sort of with that fine, delicate look. Okay, so see that? And you can kind of play with it to see if you want it thinner or thicker or whatever. Okay, so it's pretty messy looking on the back, but no one sees the back anyway. And then we'll just use some dimensionals. Running out of dimensionals here. We'll just use some dimensionals at the back so that the card will pop up a little bit, or the sentiment will pop up a little bit. Okay, I think everybody should keep lots of dimensionals in their house because you can't run out of dimensionals. They are like so important for crafting. Okay, so I'm just going to have this off to the right a little bit. See how it adds that extra bit of like texture and interest? Wow. Okay, so happy? I'm so happy. So then I can't stop there. I couldn't stop there. I had to pull out these pastel pearls, and I will just put a couple of pearls on either end, and I think that will be enough. I think that will be enough. What do you guys think of this card? I am very happy I'm getting to play with this set that I've been wanting to play with for a while, and you guys are giving me a good excuse. So I love to share with you guys. Look at that. Okay, so here's what you can do now. Okay, get my polished pink marker. What you can do is you can go to my link tree, linktr.ee/Stampin' for Fun. Stampin' for Fun. When you go to this link, if you want to take advantage of my June online ordering special, just click Browse and Shop. It'll take you to my online store, and you can buy the supplies you need to make this card, whether you need more cardstock, whatever you want to shop for. Have fun, especially because at 3 o'clock that last chance sale will be going on, so you can browse away. And then make sure to use my host code. So to find the host code, I think you'll have to go to my blog, which you can also find on my link tree, Stampin' for Fun. Just click the blog tab and just look at the first post on my blog, and it'll tell you at the bottom of the post, it'll have the monthly host code. Okay. The other thing to remember is, so that's how you take advantage of my online ordering special. And that way, that'll give you the 4 sheets of adhesive sheets that I'm going to give you as a gift, as a thank you for your online order. But for others, if you want to take advantage of some of my classes coming up, my June class today, any June classes, whether it's my summer break Stampin' Bingo, whether it's my technique or Sweet and Simple, today is the last day to register. So just head there and do that. Okay, is there anything I have forgotten? Probably. I probably forgot lots of things. See, I keep petting this card because I really like it. I'm glad it came out the way I envisioned. I knew with this die, I had to showcase some wow paper behind it. So the ombre specialty paper fit the bill. It fit the bill. Okay, so I think that is good for today. Let me flip this around so that you can see me again. Great. Okay, does anyone have any questions? Let me know. I do read through the comments. Don't be shy. It's the greatest compliment ever if you want to share this video with your friends, family, because it just gives me more reason to share what I love. And don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Okay, so I will see you next week. We are going to do more next week. We'll do another project using this stamp set and die bundle before the 10% discount bundle price disappears this month. So we will enjoy it together. Okay, have a great week. Bye, everyone.